Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for including H.R. 473 to build a statue memorializing the women's suffrage movement in our markup today. Also, a thank you to Jane DeDecker, Jody Shattuck McNally, and all the members of the Every Word We Utter board for their tireless work on this legislation. At the forefront of the suffrage movement was a diverse and multi-generational movement of women. From their first official call for equality at the Seneca Falls Convention in 1848 to demonstrations in the streets of the very city in which we sit now, across multiple generations, from farms and villages throughout our country, women organized, educated, picketed, and demanded their enfranchisement. And through this brave and enduring movement, women received the vote. As a proud father of a one-year-old daughter, I want to ensure that my daughter and every girl growing up alongside her feels represented, empowered, and assured of the fundamental role they play in our society. And establishing this statute is a critical way to guarantee just that and to inspire the next generation to continue advocating for justice and equality for one another and for all that will follow them. H.R. 473 has bipartisan support, has 25 co-sponsors in the House. Its Senate companion is also bipartisan, being led in the Senate by Senator Cory Gardner and Senator Michael Bennet. I am very grateful to the support of many members of this committee, including my colleague Mr. Lamborn, as well as Ms. DeGette. The bill authorizes the placement of a statue honoring the women's suffrage movement and will not cost anything to the federal government. The Every Word We Utter Monument Board and its supporters hope to have the statue authorized by August 18th, 2020, which is the centennial anniversary of women's suffrage. And of course, the National Capital Memorial Advisory Commission continues to consider the bill and will be doing that next week. So I would respectfully request my colleagues support this incredibly important and, again, bipartisan bill. And with that, I would yield back to the chairman. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Gentleman yields. Anyone else wish to speak to the legislation?